Rome is home to numerous iconic tourist attractions that blend its ancient history with its vibrant culture. Here are some of the must-see attractions. Vatican City, the smallest country in the world. Vatican City is home to the Pope and contains St. Peter's Basilica, the Sistine Chapel, famous for Michelangelo's ceiling, and the Vatican Museums. Vatican City, the smallest independent state in the world, is located entirely within the city of Rome, Italy. Covering just about 44 hectares, 110 acres, it serves as the spiritual and administrative center of the Roman Catholic Church. Vatican City is home to the Pope, the leader of the Catholic Church, and is a significant religious and cultural landmark. Key features of Vatican City include: St. Peter's Basilica. One of the largest and most important churches in the world, St. Peter's Basilica is an architectural masterpiece, designed by renowned architects such as Michelangelo and Bernini. It is believed to be built over the tomb of St. Peter, one of Jesus' apostles and the first pope. Sistine Chapel, famous for Michelangelo's breathtaking frescoes on the ceiling, including the creation of Adam. The Sistine Chapel is both an artistic treasure and the location of the papal conclave, where a new pope is elected. Vatican Museums, a collection of museums and galleries housing thousands of years of art, historical artifacts, and sculptures, including Raphael's frescoes and works from ancient civilizations. The Vatican Museums are considered one of the most important art collections in the world. Vatican City also includes the Vatican Gardens, beautiful green spaces, and St. Peter's Square, a grand plaza designed by Bernini, where people gather to see the Pope and participate in public events. Despite its small size, Vatican City is a central hub of religious and cultural significance. The Trevi Fountain is one of Rome's most iconic landmarks, located at the intersection of three streets in the Quirinale district. This stunning Baroque fountain was designed by architect Niccolò Salvi in the 18th century and completed in 1762. It is famous not only for its grandeur and artistic beauty, but also for the tradition of tossing a coin into the water. According to legend, this act ensures that the person will return to Rome someday. The fountain's centerpiece features Neptune, the Roman god of the sea, riding a chariot pulled by two horses. One horse is calm, symbolizing peace, while the other is restless, representing the unpredictable nature of the sea. Surrounding Neptune are sculptures that represent abundance and health. The Trevi Fountain stands as a remarkable testament to Roman Baroque art, attracting millions of visitors from around the world every year. The tradition of coin tossing has made the fountain a symbol of hope and the desire to revisit Rome. It's estimated that thousands of euros are thrown into the fountain daily, with the funds being collected and donated to charity. Piazza Navona is one of the most iconic and beautiful squares in Rome, Italy, renowned for its Baroque architecture and vibrant atmosphere. The square is built on the site of the ancient Stadium of Domitian, and its long, oval shape reflects its origins as a venue for chariot races. At the heart of Piazza Navona is the Fountain of the Four Rivers, Fontana dei Quattro Fiumi, designed by the famous sculptor Gian Lorenzo Bernini. The fountain, completed in 1651, represents four great rivers from different continents: the Nile, Africa; the Ganges, Asia; the Danube, Europe; and the Rio de la Plata, Americas. The fountain's dramatic sculptures and intricate details make it a true masterpiece of Baroque art. The square is surrounded by a number of historic buildings, including the Church of Sant'Agnes in Agone, designed by Francesco Borromini and Giuseppe Lazzari, which adds to the Baroque grandeur of the area. The church's impressive facade and stunning interior are a must-see for visitors. Piazza Navona is also known for its lively atmosphere, with many cafes, restaurants, and gelaterias lining the edges, offering visitors a place to relax while enjoying the vibrant street life and occasional street performances. Artists often display their works along the square, adding to its charm. The combination of stunning art, history, and a lively atmosphere makes Piazza Navona one of the most beloved spots in Rome. The Spanish Steps, Scalinata di Trinita dei Monti, is one of Rome's most iconic landmarks, located in the heart of the city. This grand staircase, consisting of 135 steps, was constructed between 1723 and 1725 to connect the Piazza di Spagna at the base to the Trinita dei Monti church at the top, offering stunning views of the surrounding areas. The Spanish Steps are named after the nearby Spanish embassy, not because of their origin, as they were funded by the French. In the spring, the steps are often decorated with vibrant flowers, making them a favorite spot for tourists and locals to relax, people watch, and take photographs. The area around the steps is also famous for high-end shopping, cafes, and vibrant street life. The Spanish Steps are not only a symbol of Rome's Baroque architecture but also a popular social gathering place and a significant cultural landmark, frequently seen in art, film, and literature. Castel Sant'Angelo, located along the Tiber River in Rome, was originally constructed between 123 and 139 AD as a mausoleum for Emperor Hadrian and his family. Designed by the architect Apollodorus of Damascus, the structure was meant to house Hadrian's remains as well as those of his successors. The cylindrical shape of the building, crowned with a statue of the emperor on horseback, was a significant architectural feat of its time. Over the centuries, Castel Sant'Angelo underwent multiple transformations. In the 5th century, it was converted into a fortress to protect the city from invasions. In the 6th century, it also became a refuge for popes during times of danger. In the Middle Ages, the structure's military role was solidified, and by the 14th century, the papacy made Castel Sant'Angelo one of its residences, with a papal chapel and luxury apartments. The Palazzetto di Borgo, an elevated passageway, was built to connect it directly to St. Peter's Basilica for the Pope's escape in times of peril. Today, Castel Sant'Angelo is a museum, showcasing art, history, and military relics. Its panoramic terrace offers stunning views of Rome, with landmarks such as St. Peter's Basilica and the Tiber River visible in the distance. The site remains a symbol of Rome's rich history, from its origins as an imperial tomb to its later roles in the defense and governance of the city. The Catacombs of Rome are a network of ancient underground burial sites located outside the city's walls. These catacombs are primarily associated with early Christianity, offering a glimpse into the lives, death, and faith of the early Christian community in Rome, especially during times of persecution. The catacombs were primarily used as burial sites from the 2nd to 5th centuries AD. Christians, Jews, and even some pagans were buried in these subterranean tombs, but they are most famously associated with early Christian rites. The catacombs served as a place for Christians to bury their dead in a respectful manner, as well as a site for prayer and worship, especially during periods of Roman persecution when Christians were not allowed to practice their faith publicly. The catacombs consist of a vast series of tunnels and chambers, with intricate networks of burial niches, loculi, cut into the walls, where the dead were placed. Some catacombs feature larger, more elaborate tombs for martyrs or important Christian figures, known as arcosolia, arch-tombs. Frescoes, inscriptions, and symbols, like the fish, ichthys, and the Good Shepherd, adorn many of the tombs, reflecting the Christian beliefs of the time. There are over 60 catacombs in and around Rome, but some of the most well-known include Catacombs of San Callisto, St. Calixtus, one of the largest and most important catacombs in Rome. It is the burial place of several popes and martyrs. Catacombs of San Sebastiano. Located along the Appian Way, it is the site of St. Sebastian's martyrdom and features a basilica. Catacombs of Priscilla. Famous for its early Christian frescoes, including one of the earliest depictions of the Madonna. Catacombs of Domitia. This catacomb is notable for its vast size and the presence of a 2nd century Christian fresco. The walls of many catacombs are decorated with symbols of early Christian faith, such as the Chi Rho, Christian monogram, the fish symbol, and the Good Shepherd, representing Christ's care for his followers. Some catacombs also contain biblical scenes, such as the story of Jonah and the whale or Noah's Ark, which conveyed messages of resurrection and eternal life. The catacombs provide crucial evidence of the early Christian church in Rome. They demonstrate the clandestine nature of Christian worship during times of Roman persecution and the growing prominence of Christianity in the Roman Empire. The catacombs also reflect the Christian belief in the afterlife and the importance of burial practices in early Christian theology. Today, the Catacombs of Rome are an important archaeological and religious site, offering insight into early Christianity, Roman burial customs, and the development of Christian art and iconography. Visitors can tour many of these catacombs, witnessing firsthand the fascinating history they encapsulate. The Villa Borghese Gardens and Gallery is one of Rome's most enchanting and culturally rich locations, offering both natural beauty and historical art. This expansive park, stretching over 80 hectares, is a serene escape from the bustle of Rome. Visitors can explore a variety of walking paths, admire beautiful fountains, and take in the meticulously manicured gardens. The park also includes a large artificial lake where you can rent small boats to paddle around, providing a peaceful and scenic experience. Nestled within the park, the Borghese Gallery is home to one of the most remarkable art collections in the world. It is housed in the former villa of Cardinal Scipione Borghese, who commissioned much of the art now on display. The gallery showcases masterpieces by some of the most renowned artists of the Italian Baroque and Renaissance periods, including Caravaggio. His dramatic, emotive works like Boy with a Basket of Fruit and St. Jerome are on display. Gian Lorenzo Bernini, the sculptor's stunning works, such as Apollo and Daphne and the Rape of Proserpina, demonstrate his masterful ability to capture movement and emotion in marble. Titian, Raphael, and Correggio. The gallery also features works by these legendary artists, enriching the visitor's experience of Italian Renaissance and Baroque art. The Villa Borghese and its gallery provide an unforgettable experience, combining art, nature, and history in a single location. Visitors can spend hours exploring both the lush surroundings and the exceptional collection of art. Piazza del Popolo is one of Rome's most iconic and expansive squares, located at the northern edge of the city's historic center. The square is known for its impressive layout and historical significance. It has been a central gathering place for centuries and is surrounded by beautiful landmarks, including fountains. The square features two large fountains at its edges, one at the north, Fontana della di Roma, and one at the south, Fontana del Nettuno, adding to the scenic beauty of the area. Churches. The square is flanked by two nearly identical churches, Santa Maria in Monte Santo and Santa Maria dei Miracoli, both built in the 17th century. They give the square its symmetrical, harmonious look. Obelisk. In the center of the square stands an ancient Egyptian obelisk, the Flaminio obelisk, which was brought to Rome by Emperor Augustus in 10 BCE. It is one of the 13 ancient obelisks in the city. Piazza del Popolo's Gate. The Porta del Popolo, an impressive gate at the northern end of the square, was designed by the renowned architect Gian Lorenzo Bernini. This is the main entry point to the city from the north. Via del Corso. Piazza del Popolo is also the entrance to the famous Via del Corso, a lively shopping street that leads towards the historic heart of Rome, offering a mix of boutiques, cafes, and historic buildings. Piazza del Popolo serves as a vibrant hub of culture, history, and activity in Rome, attracting visitors from all over the world.